There's this old guy who plays at the jazz club. Every Friday night he's there. Every Friday night he's there with his quartet. His hands shake really bad now. When he reaches for his whiskey, when he adjusts the microphone, when he turns the sheet music pages, but when he starts to play, when his fingers hit those keys, something happens in that room. People start to cry. Not like pretty crying, like real crying, like something inside them broke open. Last week I went to see this other pianist at the concert hall downtown. The one with the perfect acoustics, the one where you're not supposed to cough. This pianist with all the degrees from all the fancy schools, playing everything exactly right. Every note perfect, no mistakes at all, and nobody felt anything. The room was just cold. You know what's a weird pet peeve of mine? When people obsess over technical perfection but their music has zero soul. I paid $70 to sit there thinking about my grocery list. I'd rather hear something raw and imperfect that moves me than something technically flawless that leaves me cold. I'd rather hear the old jazz guy with his 80-year-old hands, with his lifetime stories coming through the piano. I was talking about this with my friend after the show last Friday. She said something interesting. She said, wait, but aren't we all just recording memories in our brains anyway? And I thought about that. I said, except one actually works when you're 80 low, when you're old. The technique disappears, but the feelings stay. So last Friday I was at the jazz club again. The old guy was playing this ballad, this really quiet, emotional ballad, and right in the middle of it, during the quietest part, someone's phone started ringing. And it's always during the quiet parts too, Pill. People started looking around. People started getting angry. Oh my God, and the people who get mad when you ask them to be quiet. There was this woman at the table next to me, rolling her eyes and huffing. But the old pianist, he just smiled. He just kept playing. He actually started playing along with the ringtone. He worked it into his solo. After the show, I was sitting at the bar. The old pianist came over, I bought him a whiskey. I asked him how he did that with the phone ringing, how he just went with it. Instead of getting mad, he took a sip of his whiskey with his shaky hands. He said, when you get to be my age, you learn that the wrong notes, the mistakes, the interruptions, they're the most interesting parts. They're what makes it human, they're what makes it real. He said, when you're 80, when your hands don't work right anymore, when your memory starts to go, it's not the perfect performances you remember, it's how you handle the imperfect ones. I think about that a lot now, when I hear the classical pianist playing everything exactly right. I wonder what will be left of that when we're 80. I wonder what will be left of any of us when we're 80, when our hands shake, when our memories fade. I think I'll keep going to the jazz club every Friday night to hear the old pianist with his shaky hands, making beauty out of mistakes, making music out of interruptions, making memories that might actually last when we're 80.